What's up, bitches? There's a lot of weapons to pair with the Fighting Lion, but by far one of my favorite types of weapons to use is a shotgun. Today we're going to be ranking all the kinetic shotguns to pair with the Fighting Lion. These shotguns being Reese Walker, Heritage, Astral Horizon, Toil Trouble, Blasphemer, Wastelander M5, Fractalthis, and One Small Step. There are a total of 8 kinetic shotguns, 9 if we include the adept version of Astral Horizon. However, for the sake of the video, I will only be including the non-adept version of Astral Horizon, even though the perks are the same. Before we start, I want to note that I will be discussing the ranks of these shotguns for PvE only. So let's jump into it. Number 8, Toil Trouble. Toil Trouble is going to be the least practical of all the shotguns in this slot. Due to the lack of damage perks and the aggressive frame, it does make it a bit clunky to use. It can roll with auto-loading holster as a saving grace, but it doesn't make up for the lack of damage or other fun perks. I hate putting it at the bottom of the list because it is one of my favorite niche weapons to use and one of my favorites in the game. Number 7, Reese Walker. Reese Walker is the Iron Banner lightweight frame. Crucible fanatics went crazy over this thing and it became a very popular shotgun due to the fact that it can roll quick draw and iron reach. However, for PvE it's just not that practical. It's going to come in as number 7 because it can roll with Vorpal Weapon and Slideways, which can keep momentum going during activities. However, the limited use with Vorpal Weapon and Slideways just isn't enough to get this up in the ranks. Number 6, Astral Horizon. Astral Horizon has a wonderful perk pool. If you were able to get one with 1-2 punch before the old perk pool was sunset, it makes it a great hard-hitting weapon for sure. The new perk pool isn't too bad either though. Being able to roll with perk combos like auto-loading holster and trench barrel or lead from gold and trench barrel brings Astral Horizon to number 6. However, due to trench barrel being the only damage option and the fact that it's an aggressive frame shotgun, Astral Horizon probably won't be moving from this spot anytime soon. Number 5, Blasphemer. Blasphemer is one of the only 2 slug shotguns in the kinetic slot currently. Slug shotgun damage recently had gotten whacked, however they do remain top damage dealers without having any other prerequisites. The shotgun has some pretty unique perks as well, such as 4th times a charm for good DPS and osmosis for utility. It doesn't have any quick reload options other than dual loader, but the fact that this gun can roll with 4th times a charm, assault mag, and swashbuckler is going to secure its spot at number 5. Number 4, One Small Step. One Small Step has always been a beast of a weapon, but it has lost some of its greatness due to losing valuable perks such as auto-loading holster and grave robber. However, the shotgun has retained 2 of its damage perks, trench barrel and 1-2 punch. Being a rapid fire frame and being able to roll trench barrel is an enormous plus. In addition to that, it can also roll lead from gold in the 3rd column, securing One Small Step at number 4. Let's move on to the top 3. Number 3, Fractalthis. Fractalthis is a shotgun coming from Season of the Lost. It's a beautifully designed shotgun and has great perks. It does fail to have any reasonable reload option in the 3rd column, however it can roll trench barrel, harmony, and adagio. Trench barrel on anything but an aggressive frame will always be a great option, and it can roll harmony as well, which is a newly released perk this season. Adagio is also a new perk which will increase damage with a trade-off that it fires slower. A niche perk, but fun nonetheless. It's also the only shotgun that can roll with full auto, which some may think is useless, and I agree for the most part. However, paired with assault mag, it can be rather fun. With trench barrel, harmony, and adagio being amazing damage options, Fractalthis will sit comfortably at number 3. Number 2, Wastelander M5. The Wastelander M5 is a new shotgun just released with the Bungie anniversary event. It has an absolutely beautiful perk pool, and it's one of those weapons that it's nearly impossible to get a bad roll on. You will definitely have a tough time choosing which ones to keep and which ones to shred. Having subsistence in the third column is a great alternative to auto-loading holster, but it can also roll with lead from gold, which I will always believe is a very valuable perk to have. However, the fourth column has 3 amazing damage perks: Harmony, Trench Barrel, and 1-2 Punch. We have gone over 1-2 Punch, Trench Barrel, and Harmony before, but the perk Harmony is an absolute beast on this gun. You will always be getting kills with the Fighting Lion, and Harmony will store damage until you need it. A very valuable perk to have on a cleanup weapon, securing Wastelander in the number 2 spot. Number 1, Heritage. This was an easy choice for me. Heritage is a drop from the Deep Zone Crypt raid, and it's an absolute beast. This was definitely one of the most hyped weapons from the raid and has lived up to the glory. It is the second slug shotgun in the kinetic slot next to Blasphemer, but blows Blasphemer out of the water. As I mentioned earlier, slug shoddy damage did get whacked, but the damage is still there for sure. It can roll my favorite perk, auto-loading holster, but it also has the option to roll with reconstruction, which can overload the magazine capacity over time. It can also roll with recombination, which is a godly perk to pair with any primary weapon, but even more so with the Fighting Lion. It's an absolute banger of a weapon with some of the best perks in the game, and that's why it's going to sit at number 1. So that's going to be my ranking. As stated earlier, this is all my own personal opinion, and you should definitely use what you like and what you have the most fun with. The Fighting Lion is a fun as fuck weapon, and don't let anyone tell you how to have fun. That's always going to be up to you. And as always, thanks for watching.